Well, good morning, good afternoon, folks. Welcome along. Hope you're doing very well today. You are listening, watching to Simulation for the Nation, and we are going to be coming to you live from the west. I keep saying the west coast. It's Oakfield. Why do I keep doing that? Anyway, how are we all today, folks? Welcome along. Thanks for stopping by. Let's see who we have here before we get into it. So hello to, we've got Lewis, what's going on buddy? Brendan, hello, welcome along. J Dolphin Heart, how are you doing my friend? Hello Paul, welcome. Witchy, hello, how are you today? Austin Headley, welcome along buddy, what's going on? That's Lewis again. Hey VF, how are you doing my friend? What's going on? And Donald McSweeney at the bottom there, hello. That's Dal creeping in as well. Lovely to see you all guys. How are we all doing? Have I ever played the West Coast? Yes, I have actually, VF. Yeah. That was kind of the episode that I transitioned with. Really, I think would probably be apt. So that I started on console with that. And yeah, here we are. Made it across onto PC. Carried on with the West Coast for a little bit, and then switched across onto Oakfield amongst many others. So what are we getting up to today? We are a little bit in my headphones. We've got a few different tasks that I want to complete today, but we're going to head on up. We're going to be doing a lot of road work, so we're going to be pulling trailers around with bits and pieces in from one area to another, amongst starting off some field work, getting some machines working for us, doing a bit of compost work, you name it really. So how are we all today? What is going on? Hey Alfie, how's it going buddy? Welcome along. How are you doing today? How is everyone's week been? How is everybody's Friday shaping up? Oh well, that's a good start. Let's say that we just didn't see that happen and we'll just start. Weird. It's done this for me a few times where nothing has really... Let's try that. How are we sounding there? If I go back into the game. Yeah, is that any better? So we'll try that, and my system's been misbehaving a little bit of late. I don't know why it's been changing things around on me so much, but there you go. Excellent news, Lewis. Thank you very much. Alright then, get this piece fired up. So yeah, as I was saying, how are we all doing? How is everyone's Friday? How's everyone's week been? And what is everybody getting up to this weekend? Any nice plans? Hey Dave, how's it going buddy? Welcome along, how are you my friend? I am currently ploughing through the coffee. I was up too late last night, so my sleep pattern is all over the place. Oh, that's great news, Lewis. Well, tell her I say thank you very much. Are you racing this weekend, Dave? A bit more, perhaps, and then we're going full. No, we're full. So, what we're going to do, we'll get the compost master fired up again, get that working away for me. We're going to buy a Flegel trailer so we can go and load up some of those round bales we bailed the other day. Because they're all buried in hedge lines and they're all kind of lost a little bit, so we need to find those. So once we get all those kind of organised, there's a little bit of baling up there we could do. We'll get that set away as well. First thing, before we go any further, we'll get this guy set away doing some cover crop drilling. And it's always nice to fire up the class. It does sound wonderful. Nope, double day next weekend. Jeez, that's going to be pretty intense. Okay. What are we in? 36. We want quite a few headlands there. We'll go 4. How about it? Hey, Hammer Legend, what's going on, my friend? How are you doing today? Welcome along to the stream. Ooh. Just sneak ourselves back a little bit there. Should be perfect. Alright. You do you. Taking it in turns to drive, that makes sense. Spread the load a bit there, Lewis. Always nice. Now, the odds of me making it down here at this kind of speed with this tractor trailer full of sugar beet is probably quite slim. We need to go and put this John Deere away that's in there somewhere. I think that's just about finished. Whoa. Next stream, Hammer, will be Monday after today. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I don't do Saturdays anymore. Choose to spend Saturdays. I'll do a little bit of work for video, be it Oakfield or Meadow Grove at the moment, and then yeah, just go and spend some time with my partner and my dog. So it's a little bit laggy at the moment. The main reason for that is we had a few issues where we had to delete a few shader caches in the save game, so it's reloading a lot of shaders at the moment, so it should find that we've kind of improved quite soon once we slow down. There it is. It's not all bad, is it, Dave? Not all bad. It's even better when I don't plow it into a brick wall. But again, we'll just all pretend that it's not happening. No one saw that, right? Nobody saw a thing. Hey, it's a skill, Lewis. Not many people could do that, I don't think. So has anyone playing on PC managed to download the add-on IC script for the Massey 300 pack? And what do you think of the 300s now they've got IC enabled as well? The effort left the house when you woke up. Well, that's fair enough. That is fair enough. I might see you later on a server actually, just if you're going on to there. Hello, Hugh. How are you doing, my friend? Yeah, those gateposts creep about nowhere. Much like these concrete walls I should be looking at. I wonder what that is. What are those yellow lines, do you reckon? Oh well. better. Tight gateways. I remember the first time I hit a gateway when I was learning. One of the first times I was driving the tractor, I was carting muck, I think. And yeah, I soon figured out that it wasn't the best thing to do because I spent the rest of the afternoon fixing the gate post back into the ground. That wasn't very fun. Not when all you wanted to be doing was kind of driving the tractor around. Yeah, which it is a little judgy in here. It's because of the amount of placeables in a short area I have. So unfortunately, it's kind of a sacrifice I've had to make with this. That's why I try not to spend too much time driving through here. We are going to do... Yes, we're just going to zip around this corner, and we're going to drop this trailer off for now before we... We're going to pick up a bale trailer and get some salvage bales in. 6250, yeah, that's a lovely tractor, Lewis. Very nice. Oh, get off the edge there. Oh, nice. That's a nice little setup you got there, Lewis. Yeah, Lewis, Dal's got a great idea there. If you want to shove a picture into the Discord, by all means feel free to. I'm sure everyone would love to see what you're up to. Owen's Dad, Discord is a little kind of, it's called a server, but it's like a forum where, like sort of myself, Dal has one, Virtual Farmer has one, all the kind of YouTubers will have one. So if you want to join the forum, then you can kind of talk about various different topics and put videos up there, put photos up there, and really kind of chat about the various different things, really. And there are a few links for it, so if you want to click on that, absolutely feel free. Welcome to join it. Hello, Lloyd Stone, how are you doing? And Aaron, nearly missed you there. Hello, Aaron, how are you today? How's everyone's Fridays doing? Well, I want to buy a bale trailer. I'm going to buy this one. Just load. Nope, don't want any of that. Good. What's the rest of those? Oh my god, yes. Why not? Hey Tino, how's it going? I know that was a bit of a shock. That was a bit of a brutal surprise when that one came around. Oh, need to put those on as well. I don't think they actually connect when you're... There they do. Excellent stuff. This is going to do something that's probably very ill-advisable in real life, but hey ho. There we go. I no longer farm in real life, Lewis. No, I used to, up to about 12 years ago. But yeah, no more. So this is about as close as I get, sadly. You slow down. You slow down. we're gonna go up to field 49 where the tractor and bale is currently parked up. There's a little bit of baling to finish. We're going to lead some bales off of there. We're going to stack them all up somewhere out of the way, nice and safe. We'll finish up the rest of that field, and then we can kind of tick that one off the list of things to do. Hey, yes, Tino. I am 30. 30 years old, maybe 30 years young. Let's try that. Hello Douglas, how you doing? Welcome along. Bridget, if it's for what I think you're going to ask, then I'm not going to be able to do any multiplayer tomorrow, I'm afraid. My weekends are pretty busy. Oh wow, that's pretty awesome, Lewis. How many livestock do you have? $1,100 cows. It's a lot of cows. Young, definitely. And that's why we have you around, VF. That's always nice. Tino, you can stay around forever if you're going to give me nice comments like that. I've been frequently told that I look older than 30, which is not a very nice thing for people to say. I wouldn't say that, VF. Not at all. Age is but a number. Let me slow down when I'm trying to read chat here. So for all 19 of us in here, if you have somehow yet to find them, there are a few people in here who you must go and check out. You need to go and check out both Virtual Farmer, who is probably well known throughout my audience, I'm sure. So do go and check out his channel if you haven't. There's a nice new looking video up there this morning that I have yet to watch. And then also Dal Gaming is still hiding in here somewhere. Do make sure you go and check out his work. Go. Okay, let's just get these. Turn those off on square bales still, round bales, lovely stuff. VF, did I see that you're within 100 subscribers of the big 5K now? Did I see that right yesterday? Isn't there? There are going to be a lot of bales stuck in hedgerows here, folks. We have to go dig them out. Hey, New Holland man, welcome along. How you doing? 95 to go. Oof. Oh, that's good news, Samuel. Excellent. Glad to hear it. As long as it stays positive and keeps going. Oh, you stop. No. There's like 3 in here. get... How am I going to get those out? Are they going to... Can I get close enough? One. Hey, Glen Agri, how are we doing? Welcome along. And Kieran. Hello there, how you doing, buddy? Welcome along, nice to see you back. How's everyone's Friday going for all you latecomers? Yes. Come on. Where's the other one gone? Am I missing them? Well, I'm going to say we got them. Yes, that's a weed. It's ridiculous, Farmer Klein. This hedgerow is littered. There's more bales in this hedgerow than there are, say, like, berries or birds, I imagine. It's ridiculous. Come on. There we are. That one, that looks like one there as well. I mean, this is true to life. You'll see farmers do this up and down the country and magically appear on the back of a trailer. Hello, Sandra D. Welcome. How are you today? Come back in winter. Well, we'll see. I think we might just stack these up at the top of the hill here on the flat somewhere. And then when we need them, right now they're probably all going to either be made into compost or sold. So whenever we need them, we'll just come back and find them. It'll be nice to get this little field all kind of tidied up today. Rubbish system. There we go, lovely jubbly. Mr. VF, are you streaming later on this evening? Yeah, this little bit flat bit here. Why not? Whoop, that's not flat. Let me just see. It's been a while. I want to go B and Y. So I want to go there and we'll go there. Tidy. You stay there. Alpha 8 PM. Lovely. Hello, Mr. Gamer Dragon. How are you today? Even if I had GD, I probably wouldn't announce it. There's definitely not a little garden wall down by the pig yard that's got a fence-sized hole in it. That definitely isn't the case. Hey Nibs, welcome along buddy, how you doing today? How is your Friday? Whoop, missed it. There we go. Alright, so we'll get these all wrapped up and then we'll... This field really needs a bit of a tidy up. It's nice to get this all done. Racing around the field here. Pretty much, GD. Yeah. When I wink and stamp my foot, I'll tell you what I mean. And there's another channel, by the way, folks. If you've yet to go and check out GD, then please do pop on over. I haven't been able to see any of your streams this week. Have we broke through 1,000 yet? Are we close to 1,000 now, GD? How's the race coming along? Whew, away. So let's just see if we get this tidied up a little bit. We'll take off these 3 rows. That's a good start. And then we'll go and tidy up what's going on with the John Deere and the big drill, because I think that's pretty much done. Oh, nice, GD, that's awesome. Hey, Juso, welcome along, buddy. How you doing today? Nice to have you here. I like this field is actually bigger than you think it is. When you're doing something like mowing silage on it, it's pretty sizable. I wonder if I do this. Nope, not close enough. Doing very well, thank you, Juso. Yeah, very well indeed. Having a great day. I was up far too late last night watching things to do with the NFL draft, and got a little bit excited about American football, so I was stuck doing that for a while. But yeah, feeling good, feeling refreshed, living off coffee right now. It's the only way I'm up and about. Catch you later, GD. Perfect. Is that one rolling down the hill after me as well? No! Awesome. Has anyone had a chance to play with the monstrously big class saddle thingy on Mod Hub from yesterday? Has anyone download? I saw that. I've yet to download it because I'm not sure how I'll use it. I need to figure out what I'm going to do with that. Just dump off this bale here as well. Drop this rough bale off up here as well. I want to see if the auto locking is still on before the auto pickup. There you go. That's efficient farming right there. Okay, so we're just going to stop here and then zip across the fields. Let's check in to see what the Zerion is doing over here. Oh, missed a bit there. Missed a bit there. There, that's courseplay for you folks. Oh yeah, he's coming along quite nicely. As you can see from the map, there we go. We're getting a nice little cover crop planted, just to keep the fields full of something for now. And it looks like this kid over here hasn't got too much left to do. Just gonna find out what he's up to. Oh no, GD, that is much worse. Much worse. Not speaking from experience, but good lord. Hey Drew, what's going on, buddy? How you doing today? Welcome along. Okay. This monstrous thing. Let's see if we still have the course we do. We're in field 31. Building field 31. Badly. Go. I always like it when course play actually takes off in the correct manner and doesn't decide just to go in circles or something. The 25-year anniversary fast tracks, I haven't seen those. That sounds pretty cool. If someone would like to, we're going to take this Manitou back. If someone would like to get a picture of one of those and stick it in the Discord, I'd love to see what they look like. Can I put this onto here? Is that a thing? I'm probably going to say no. Yes. Oh well. Thanks, Farmer Klein. I appreciate that. We've got a good bunch of people following me these days. It's lovely to see. Really, really great. Can't quite believe how quickly it's all coming along, actually. Thanks, Samuel. That'd be great. A little bit more speed. So 22 of us in here. What has everybody got planned for the rest of the weekend, or the start of the weekend? Lewis is working. I saw the speaking of anniversary tractors a while ago. There was no, it was the Grassman's what was it, a T7 315 that they had kitted out to look like a 7810. That looked good. I'm sure Virtual Farmer, if you're still here, would like that one. As a chairman of the 7810 fan club. Come off, there we are. I knew that one would stick. In that big John Deere, Ethan, or Owen, sorry, that one has, I will go and check, it's over 500 horsepower in that big John Deere, I know that much. Exact numbers I'd have to go and check, but I think it's about 540 or something. Hello SFG, how are you doing? Welcome along. Ah, seems like the UK's having my miserable weather from over here. Jordan, welcome along. Thank you ever so much for subscribing. I hope you are enjoying your day, your Friday, and your weekend to come. Thank you for checking out Simulation for the Nation. Dave, I don't. The biggest ones I know of, I had in are about 6 meters, and I had those in my Oakfield video yesterday. I think it was yesterday. You could go and check those out, but the 6 meters, they're not massive. But they are the Amazon Catros, but they're just a very short, small version of them. But I'd love to get like I'd love to see like a 8, 9, 12 meter version of them in the game. Owen, I use the John Deere for a lot of heavy cultivation work primarily, so it's mainly on the drill, and it gets used occasionally on some big cultivators as well. And then in the summer, I might put it onto a grain chaser, the chaser bin. We're going to cart some compost here at some point. And I think this little guy might be all out of fuel. Nope. Compost full. So there we go. Discord name is in the links of the description, and if one of my mods could kindly get it to pop up in chat as well, that would be great. Dusty Dave, are you talking about Johnny 1388? He had a monster set on the back of a on a 1050. It's really good. Okay. Let's bring back the Fent with a... Now, question for you all. Shall we use this semi with the tipper to load up some compost and go and sell it? Or drop it into a field somewhere so we can spread it later? Or shall we go and get the Fent and use the Fent? I wouldn't mind doing either or actually, but we need to empty it so we can just get this rolling again. His videos are really good. He's got one up today that I've yet to watch, which is about this monstrously big Amazon seed drill. A huge thing. I was quite surprised to see that his case Puma was able to pull it actually. I thought it would need a little bit more horsepower. Yes to all. Excellent input, GD. Where can we tip it as well? Let's see. We're going to tip it into the corner of field 41, so not too far away. I'm going to use this. Oh, Aaron wants the Fent. Did you see Avengers Infinity War? No, not yet. Not yet. I might have to go and see that at some point next week when my girlfriend's away, actually. But no, the hey Adabu, welcome along. How are you doing? Nice to see you back here. Drop this trailer off here. That 1050 Vario though, when he had it on the big Cavalian plow as well, that was pretty darn impressive. Monstrous thing to operate. Any spoilers will be punishment to a lifetime of trouble by Witchy. Doing very well, thanks Adabu. Yeah, not too bad at all. We are going to haul some compost into a field where we need to get it spread at some stage. Rubbish. Wasn't watching. Spoilers, it's only fair, Dave. It is only fair. Ablabu, unfortunately not. No. Ablabao? I hope I pronounced that properly. Unfortunately, I can't, no. I don't have a server at the moment, and it would probably take a little bit too much operational management, so unfortunately at the moment it's not something I can kind of afford to fit into my schedule. But yeah, maybe one day. Maybe someday in the future. Hey, Simulator Gaming! What's going on, buddy? How you doing? Love this rolling down a hill with nearly 65k. Dave, can you imagine having a 1050 in like a Black Beauty paint scheme? That would look stunning. With the maybe perhaps with a little chrome vent. Oh great, thanks Samuel. I'll have a look at that when I'm finished. I'm intrigued to see what it looks like. I cannot wait to get my hands on the fast track in XJS's classic pack. That is just going to be everywhere when I get a hold of that. Oh, I'm all over the road. Talking filth though. Yeah, that would be something pretty epic. And it would actually look really good on the front of a Kverneland plough as well, with the red contrast. You like the original colour? That's fair enough. Somewhere around here. There we go. Four more. Well, we might get that today. We'll see. Ta-da! Meant that. Little party trick for you on a Friday there. Bringing in 4 fence. What size of fences are, and how many vouchers are we getting rid of there to accommodate 4 fence? There must be quite a few. I think if I've never driven a fast track. I got to ride in one when I was a bit young, when I was really young, but never driven one. But I think if you're running fast tracks, you've got to have the specific taste and to be a fast track driver. Like if you look at JWB Farm Services, they're a fast track organisation. They love them. Yeah, Matthew, it could be this tractor a little bit. It's also worth bearing in mind that it could be it gets a little bit sticky in this corner here, this area of the yard. But then also, this tractor is prone to just falling onto its side from time to time. Nothing to do with the operational driving or anything. Come on, back you go. Turn. Slow turn. That'll work. do like this shade of Manitou. Guys, if you haven't yet done it already, do go and check out Behind the Hedge Photography on Facebook, because he does release a lot of good, interesting mods that he uses in some of his videos. So it's definitely worth checking out. It's always an interesting one to have, and every time he releases a time lapse, there's quite often the mods to go with it. Do you know which I don't know. Like this, the lines there. Well, I think, and what I might have to look into is I removed a big concrete pad as part of the model in GE, and I wonder if it's a texture that's still floating around from that. It looks like a secret kind of map. Yeah, it does look a little bit like sand. Why is the Giants team on a horse tour? I believe, well, they do have quite a lot of horse equipment that we currently know of in their in the current game, and Horse and Giants are kind of our partners moving forward as well. So they'll be figuring out their kind of promotional assets and making sure everything is up to scratch. Which is quite cool. It'd be interesting to see what they actually bring out and what new features they're going to bring on the horse side of things. If they're going to take the kind of inverted commas the DLC that was produced and make that into something a bit more special. Who knows? Oh no, we're full. Perfect. Alright, so we are going to go and tip this into field 41, which annoyingly has sugar beet in. I don't really want to harvest more sugar beet, we've already got a mountain of the stuff. So I think we'll be ploughing that in at some point. And we might, if the John Deere finishes soon, we might put the cultivator onto the back of that and just have at it. Have I ever been to the Cambridge Tractor Show? No, Samuel. No, never got across to that. I went to like the Highland Show quite a few times because that was a bit closer to me. Never went to Lama or any of the others down south. Yeah, it's a little bit skippy inside this car. Traffic at the weekend, a massive 135. Oh, lovely work. Nice. What are you going to use that for, Samuel? I'm going to leave that there to tip. I'm going to go and check on this John Deere, because if that's finished, I want to use that elsewhere, I think. So I'm going in the right direction. Where am I? Where am I going? That way. What are you doing? Why are you drilling that way? No. We're going to finish this ourselves. If you want the job doing properly, folks, you really got to look at just doing it yourself. You apparently want to... Just start collecting them. That's a pretty good idea. Yeah, if you collect the right ones, then there'll always be value there. Better. Thank you, BF. Sometimes there is oversharing. Just tidy this headland up here. Now that we know it's going to be finished, we can take the John Deere away, we can get the cultivator set up, and yeah, we get those sugar beets turned over. Hey Doug Kenny, welcome along buddy, how you doing today? Nice to have you on board. How's your Friday going so far? Unfortunately, for some reason, Courseplay didn't quite finish this up, so we will get this. Actually, yeah, and we'll put the headland in as well on the second pass, so that works. And then we can finally have this finished, field finished. Dig from your washing machine. I'm going to try and play around with the GD, keep it coming back in just to get you guessing. White line on those tracks. Just cooking tea, lovely stuff, Doc Kenny. Very nice. What are you cooking for me? What am I having? Chat forum rules dictate that if you mention you're having tea, then unfortunately you've got to either deliver it to all of us or buy us the equivalent takeaway. So they are the rules. Something about drilling. It's quite a slow task, but it's quite, it's very chill. I do enjoy it. It really kind of helps you to zone out a bit at times. Oh, Nazarion's finished work. You're welcome to the GD. They should apply for all chat. That being said, if ever it comes to the case where I mention food and any issues, you're getting nothing. Just keep that nice to the edge, and we're laughing. I'm close to the edge, am I? Okay. See if I can turn successfully from here. Oh, too early. Too early. Way too early. Foxtrot, it might fall into that line. Yeah. I'm blaming the fact that it would cost me too much to ship things back overseas. And there's no way if I cook something here that anyone else is going to get hold of it, so that's my excuse I'm going to roll with. Ah, GD, you got to look after number 1 first. Keep veering out though. This 31 is a bigger field than you think. PayPal takeaway to everyone. I wish. Do like Domino's have like a reward system that I can hijack and get you at least get some benefit out of? Apparently, rumour has it I'm not very good at washing it. Much to my disapproval. I do try, but apparently I fail to meet the standards set, so I don't anymore. Roughly try and guess this, even though I've got no ridge markers to run with. See if we can get a nice little tram line put in around the edge. A little bit. Good luck following this in the spray. Heavens. So VF, when can we next expect to see the return of Eddie? Is he coming back tomorrow or Sunday? Hey David, what's going on, buddy? How are you doing today? Welcome along to the stream. How's your Friday going so far? We are just finishing up some drilling and making a bit of a bodge job of it, but finishing this up, and then we've got to start some cultivation work, continue leading some topsoil, and a load of other things. Trying to keep it all interesting and a little bit different, hopefully. Raining here in the States, miserable. We got that yesterday pretty much, north of the border. Now we have a spring day actually, from what you can see through the blinds. Thank you, Samuel. I'll have a look at those. Looking. Ooh, average at best. I think as well, once we finish this field, we'll stick this drill away. We're not going to use this one anymore for a while, so that'll be kind of nice to get that tucked away. Get it washed up, put it into the shed, and see if we can go and get rid of some sugar beet. Hello Tina CD, welcome along, how are you doing today? Thanks for stopping by, checking out the stream, hope you're having a great day. Thank you Witchy, if you are new to the stream, new to the family, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well. There's plenty to find out on my channel at the moment, lots of some really interesting things coming up very shortly actually, so do keep an eye out for those. And if you haven't already, don't forget to smash that like button, it always helps. I just started playing Salvaging Farm on Xbox. Ooh, well there you go. Did a great job of a lot of things in console you said would never happen. Yeah, I've yet to play Salvaging Farm actually. I might have a little browse around it. Glad to hear that you're enjoying it though, David. There are a few phenomenal looking maps coming out from North America in the not too distant future. You have got Lone Oak Farm by Bale, that's going to be on the horizon very soon, and I've had a sneak peek around that one and it does look very good. Additionally to that, you're going to have Can Farm from Serious Mods. That one looks really good, set in Saskatchewan, Canada. And as an area that I've spent quite a bit of time going through, it is really good, very good. And then Emerald Coast that I'm currently playing on as well, that one should be arriving soon, and that is a phenomenal little map. Will's done a great job on that one. I do like playing on American maps, I like to kind of keep it a little bit fresh. There's some interesting American maps out there, and there's some very interesting scenery and landscapes to model a map on in North America, so I'm all about it, and I'll be very interested to see what Giants do in terms of if they go for like a new American map, and if they actually make it, and they'll make it a little bit better than sort of like Goldcrest. I didn't really find that too fascinating. Hey Marcus, welcome along. How are you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're having a great day so far. South Mountain Creamery, yeah, another great map I've yet to check out. That one does sound rather interesting. Which is your favourite so far, David? Out of all of the current maps. Where is that class? It's over there, I think. Well, that headland is not going to look very good when that comes through. That being said, we'll worry about that later. Thank you, Tina. It's a bit of a beast, isn't it? Look at it. I think this thing is stunning. I really do like this. If you would like to download this, this is available on Custom Modding's Facebook page. That's the best place to find it. You're from Norway, Marcus. Welcome along. I was gonna guess Denmark, but Norway is pretty cool. Whereabouts do you live in Norway, Marcus? Way over 200 hours in the valley of the old farm. Well, that's pretty cool. 40 hours on Ballencray. If you're talking Bale and Craig, I hope you've seen Virtual Farmers series on Bale and Craig, because that one's really worth watching. Tina's on Xbox. Oh, that's a shame. Can't get the John Deere. Maybe one day, Tina. Let's see what FS17 brings. What maps are you currently playing on Xbox, Tina? So we are going to take this down here, try and get it washed out first. Eddie does know how to make a great vlog, David. Oh, it's around there, isn't it? That's why. This is what I'm after. Speed, turn that down. Oh, nice, yeah. Nice. I would love to hear those. Maybe not on this forum. It's probably likely that subconsciously we've got the same idea going anyway, as seems to be the current trend. So for any of those of you who don't know, VF and I have been producing very similar content on Meadowgrove and, well, actually on all of our series without knowing about it. It'll come to the day when we publish a video, and then sure enough it's the exact same thing. I don't think you could. There's one episode where you couldn't have even planned it to look even more identical. I need to finish off a little few things today, VF, but then we should be able to rock and roll with something we've been talking about of late. Should get that all ironed out today. No worries, David. Well, thank you very much for stopping by anyway. Have yourself a great rest of your Friday. We will see you in the next one. Wow, I've got a lot of drills on the go at the moment. I think as well we might sell that little cultivator because it's 4 meters wide, or maybe a touch wider than 4 meters wide, but it's, I got the big John Deere here. I want to use a big cultivator on the back. Let's just get myself pushed into that corner a little bit more. That's better. No problem at all. Samuel, that would be lovely. That would be phenomenal. I'm more than happy with the 1406 I have at the moment, I'll be honest. But yeah, his volume would be pretty crazy. And he probably wouldn't like to swap at the moment. Yeah, let's take this John Deere. We're going to sell that cultivator we have. Let's actually see if I can afford to buy a new one as well. Where is this one? Hmm. 6 meters, that would get me 25 grand. That'd be just under 80. Do I not have a valid stand? I do have a valid stand there. Thank you, Tina. Thanks for stopping by anyway. Have yourself a good rest of your day. We will see you later. Have a great Friday. I love the sound of this John Deere. Come back. Listen to that engine purr over. Glorious. Alright, so before we head off to the field with this, we are going to go and salvage the class. Bring that back down. So we'll leave this guy parked here. Time to run back up through the field. Stop getting caught on the fence. And over the hills, we should find out. There we go. Catch you later, GD. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Have a good rest of your day. I shall see you in one of your streams, no doubt. Oh, Joseph, 2 exams in 2 weeks. Well, exams in 2 weeks, that's no fun. What exams do you have? Hey Dan, they are not placeable sadly. They are, you have to go into GE and play around with those, but no, unfortunately they're not placeables. So they are the same, you're quite right, they're the same sheds that are available on at the main farm in Oakfield, but no, I had to go into GE and move those myself. Oh, Joseph, GCSEs, good luck with those. Do you still sit 9 these days, or is it 11? Shawnee G, welcome along. Thank you ever so much for subscribing. Hope you're having a great Friday. Welcome to the family. Don't crash into the fence. I always crash into this fence. Let's just slow that down a bit. How wide this thing is. We might get rid of this drill now. We had this as like a trial purpose, so I think it's served its more than served its purpose. Send this back on the boat to America. It is probably a little bit too big for what I need here. Yeah, Dan, there are many good sheds out there. Are you on console or are you on PC? If you're on PC, then what I would advise is that you find a map download a map that you're not going to play, so something you can go into Giant's Editor and have a play around with, and then just learn how to move objects in there. So it's not a map that could jeopardize your save game, for example. And once you find that, then have a play, and then you'll soon figure out what you like to do and how it works, and yeah, you'll be able to move like one of these sheds over to here, for example. Swing this into... Okie dokie. We'll leave leave this here for now. Let's see how much we can get if we sell that big drill off. Where are you? Oh, that gone past it. 79,000 euros. I need to change this back. For some reason, we're all back into euros. PC, yeah, definitely have a go, or even download a second version of Oakfield and have a play around with it. Giant Editor takes a little bit of time to get used to, but when you can kind of get into it and figure out what's going on, I think it's totally worth it. Oh, the sound of that engine. Okay, onwards to the field. Let's get some lights on. Let's let people know I'm coming. Yeah, Dan, if you are going to use the same map that you're using in the save game, then definitely do get a backup copy of it somewhere. Maybe stick it onto a hard drive or an external hard drive, just in case. God knows I've ruined maps by trying to be a bit too ambitious. Just see the trailer tipping through there actually. Okay. So we are going to get this thing set away. That's a bit of a wider cultivator, that makes more sense. What we can do once this starts to really go, we can tip more compost into here, which would work well. I wouldn't say so, Dusty. No, I wouldn't say so at all. It's the right thing to do. What have you got them pulling though, Dave? What are they, I assume one's got a monstrous plow on. See how that handles. Hey James, welcome along buddy, how you doing? And Tina's back as well. Hello Tina. Yeah, I haven't done that, VF, I'll be honest. I haven't. I should have thought about that for the amount of edits I've made to some of the maps, but with Meadow Grove, for example, I know that there's a brand new edit of that coming out soon, so that's what we're going to try and work towards. What in the world are you doing? You're supposed to be going around in circles. Hey 4D Modern, welcome along. How are you doing today? Well, between them it would be the big horse cheater, the big Strava one, 2 big plows and horse jokers. Well, that seems fair enough. If you can justify it to yourself, Dusty Dave, that's all you need to do. And have you got the mod contest 1050, or have you got another one? Because the mod contest 1050 looks great, but if it had IC, it would be phenomenal. It's just missing IC for me. And again, with the circles, come on guys. I parked you in front of where you had to go. Ooh, where do you get the version 2 from? Could you ping me a link for that if you don't mind? I might have to swap out my current one. I feel like I desperately need to get the IC in there. In fact, what we're going to do as well. Oh, crash. The AdGo fence has been good, it's been a good servant to us, but we're going to swap it out for 1050 because it's, well, in honour of Dusty Dave, and because, well, I want one, I'm going to swap it out. This is a nice little setup. The Larrington trailer here is a nice big trailer, but I think that we need to call in the big boy. I'm not sure what to upgrade my farm next, a bigger cow food mixer or a bigger plough cultivator. If you go for a mix, how many cows do you have, James? That would be the first question. Because if you really want to have a substantial number of cows there to upgrade a mixer. And I on my Oakfield series, I brought in the Coon profile mixers, and they're huge and very expensive. So you need to. It takes a lot to justify. Big field 43, attaboy. Nice. I fancy taking on field 43 one day. How long have you been going and how far through it are you? 137 cows at the moment I have in the game. Silo King holds 16,000 litres. Yeah. I would, yeah, for that many cows, I'd go for a big silage feeder myself. Like, there are 3 different sizes of the Coon profile, so yeah, that'd be a good one to go for, because even the small... I did the thing. There we go. Tractor gymnastics. Nobody saw that again, people, and nobody tells GD of such an event. Ooh, that's a good amount of money. Do I have the 1050 enabled? That is the question. I feel the answer may be no after all of that. I wish I could change this to the Black Beauty as well. I bloomin' love this thing. Been using one of the placement mixers. Oh, that's not a bad idea at all, there, Dan. That's not a bad idea. kept out the idea of doing like the pellets because I did those in West Coast, so I didn't really want to back to back do the same thing. But obviously in the live stream it's a little bit different. But yeah, that's not a bad idea at all. You could argue that this tractor is perhaps a little too big for lugging a trailer of compost around, but yeah, I'm rolling with it. I can't wait to see if Giants in FS17 make their own 1050, because that would look stunning. Well, you can't really see your picker pitch. That's lovely. Where's my Manitou? We better. Dave camping outside on a one-man protest. IC would be great as well. Just standard IC would be fantastic. But if I'm being really picky, a Fendt 1050 with interchangeable colours and IC, you know, that would just, that's missing. That'll just keep everybody happy. I don't know what you're talking about, VF. That wasn't me. That was there when I got here. Maybe one more in the front. That might fill us up. Come on, forward you go. Thank you. And there we go. Oh, lovely job. Man, that compost machine's loud when it kicks in. What I do like about this Fendt is when you get into it, the steering wheel automatically adjusts. I think that's a nice little touch. Hey FS Legend, welcome along, how you doing? And you are indeed correct. Look at that. I think at this stage we might just leave it for a few minutes and then may see how much longer we go for and adjust it for the next one, I think. This is a proper outfit. That looks better. It almost doesn't look out of scale to this trailer either, but it's crazy to think this is a 500 horsepower tractor. Samuel, the trailer is a trailer made by 4D Modern, and if you Google 4D Modern or if you Facebook search for 4D Modern, can't even speak now, you will find it. And so it's on their page, and there'll be a download link there for you. That's the easiest way to go and find it. I'm just going to take over the middle of the road. It seems apt. Hey Frank, welcome along. How you doing? Hey, you're welcome, Sam. No problem. Timing. Shows you how big this field is when he's only just about to finish the second pass. Let's just take the rest of it actually in the field here. Very good, thanks Frank, yeah, very good. I like the single ram there. It's a nice change. You don't see a lot of new trailers having just a single ram. Quite a lot of them have two. One thing actually, I do watch a lot of the Grassmen's videos, and one of the types of videos that I really like is when before or after a season they review the equipment they're going to be using, and I really like it when they kind of discuss the pros and cons of all of the different implements. So the tractors or the foragers, that's one thing, but when they discuss what's better about the mowers or the silage trailers they use, anything like that, nice to get new input. Hello Massey Ferguson, welcome along. How you doing, buddy? How's your Friday going? We are just carting some compost into a field at the moment, whilst we also, whilst we're working on some sugar beet, working it into the ground. We don't want it anymore, so it's just going to get ploughed under. And we're doing it with an exceptionally large fent, which is never a bad thing. Thank you, Witchy. A bit slower through here, because last time I came through here I rolled the fence twice, so I'm not really up for doing that again. We may also use a telehandler and just stick a few more bales into the compost maker. Just keep that rolling. filled up quickly. I'm beginning to realise as well that my computer recognised my controller. I use a PS4 controller. I'm thinking it's beginning to recognise that as a new controller and therefore has reset a lot of my settings. Because I'm in euros, I'm in kilometres, and my turning speed, my sensitivity is very low. So something doesn't seem quite right there. Oh, rubbish. VF, I've missed again. Twice. You did, Tiffany, yes. We are going to go back and see what's going on with that in just a second. That is currently cultivating a few fields of, well, a big field of sugar beet that we don't want to harvest. So we're going to go and tip this load of compost in there. Make sure it's behaving itself. Because sometimes it has a tendency just to do what it wants. Oh, maybe a little touch more, not a lot. It's difficult in cab when the trailer's quite so big, yeah. Depth perception is always a little bit tricky in FS. When you can't even see the top of the trailer. That took about half a bucket, lovely stuff. It keeps the compost maker going a little bit longer if nothing else. Back into the beast. Oh Dave, what's the turning circle like on the Fendt 1050 you have? Is it a little bit wide, a little bit tighter? Because I had to go into the XML and adjust this one because it was like trying to turn a battle cruiser or something. Just needed a little bit of a tweak. That's a gate post, that's what that is there, Sim. That is a gate post. Oh, it's through. Lovely stuff. That's a lot better. Nice. Yeah, I've tweaked this one a touch and it makes it a little better, but I don't know if I could have maybe gone a touch further even. The glare on the windscreen in this model is always quite sharp. So we'll get this tip. What I fancy we might do is run back up through the fields. We'll go and grab another load of sugar beet to keep the compost master going. So we'll focus on getting rid of that first before we use straw. And then we'll take it from there. Oh, I know, Dave, I know what you mean. It can be an awful lot. Soft ground here. Can I reduce tire pressures on this? Oh, definitely VF. Yeah, it's a very interesting point. I do like the glare. It's a good thing to have. It does make it look. It's genuinely there. It's something that we need to experience. But in this particular case, when there's no real sun and you can't tell that, you would think the glare would be on this side because the sun is over there, not on that side. But hey, never mind. And here comes our JD back again, cracking on now. Really making some good progress. Where are you going? I hope you're just squaring off an end there. You don't seem like you're doing much. Oh, okay. Well, we'll leave him to think about what he's doing and we'll head up and get some more sugar beet. So what we'll do, we'll probably start this, or end this as we started, so we'll go up to sugar beet and we'll fill it up and leave the tractor there for tomorrow, or the next stream on Monday probably. Could one of the mods get my video from this morning please, and get that ready? That'd be lovely. We'll just, ooh, do I go through that one? Where am I here? No, next one. That's a footpath, I think. Yes. Just behind this little clump of trees, we should pop out on the road. Let's just make sure we've got enough trailer to run at. That's perfect. Alrighty then, so as this is running through, we shall call this a day here and we'll let this finish up and then we're going to be good to go. I would just like to say thank you very much to Hubert Photography to begin with for subscribing. Thank you my friend, welcome along, I really do appreciate that. Welcome to Simulation for the Nation. Unfortunately if you have just joined, we are just about to call it a day. So, thank you very much, Richie. That is the link to my latest video if you've yet to see it. And we will be back with you across the weekend with some videos, and then Monday with the latest live stream. So until then, thank you ever so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, and we will see you in the next one. I know that Landy will probably be coming up streaming later on, and then Mr. Virtual Farmer will be popping on after him, so do make sure you stick around and see what's going on there. But until next time, thanks very much. We will see you on Monday. Have a great weekend. Enjoy what you're doing, and we'll see you then. Catch you later.